got a habit of keeping things for later. They all believe me, don't they? It would make me really sad to think that they didn't.
You do realize that he's manipulated you. That's what he does. Dr. Monty is just one of the many names he's been known by. The Great Dragon, the Beast. Is this ringing any bells? Beelzebub, Lucifer, Satan, the Devil.
I take it you're interested in one of my discount lobotomies. Deal with spiders. I was once bitten by a black widow. Set all of you on fire! You must know who I am. Why else would you take such effort? Touch me, and you will provoke a response. Squirm and scream all you want. In fact, I encourage it.
know what you did, Richtofen. I know you found the Chronorium. You have suffered long enough. Why do you not embrace the cool warmth of the Apothicons? All your pain, all your suffering could be an end. That is what you want, isn't it?
If looks could kill, I wouldn't need this big gun.
Darkness will find you, now and forever. You cannot survive this attack.
Time for warning is over, mein Hellspawn.
You cannot withstand the Apothecon's fury.
Didn't even call pest control. I am pest control. Finally, it has attack capabilities. Focusing on defense alone can get a little boring.
So, as if things weren't bad enough, I'm struggling to maintain my presence. Bloody Shadow Man. At least he's in the same boat. How are things going besides all that? Making any progress? Bollocks. I'm phasing out again.
The morgue shall be very busy this evening.
Double points!
Greed has encouraged me to take a great many risks. Look how we ended up here.
Now here's the thing. I knew a bloke, and I'm talking way, way, way back. He was the sweetest, most charming individual you could ever wish to meet. It was funny, too. We used to have such a good old laugh together. Honestly, my sides hurt thinking about it. He was my friend. He was my best friend. And then the Apothecons got hold of him. Since then, he's pretty much acted as their agent, zipping around the galaxy. Which do you prefer? Universe? Multiverse? Omni-fucking-verse? Oh, it doesn't really fucking matter, does it? Yeah, let's get on with it. Short version is, he's no longer sweet, charming, or funny. He's what brought them here, when he escaped the key. The Keepers, an ancient order, who'd been granted the wisdom to see beyond the limitations of their own realm. Even while the rest of mankind scrabbled around in the dirt, drinking their own piss, the Keepers took the mantle of benevolent watchers, like the seers and sages of the old world. They could foresee how the actions of the Apothecons would lead to the destruction of life itself. The Keepers have always been here, much like your good selves. They too were scattered and fragmented across the multiverse. They may have acted erratically, but know this. Their actions were only ever concerned with the preservation of life itself. Remember what I said before about them?
You will learn to fear the storm, Hellboy. Others may question my wisdom, but I know in my heart that I do what's right. Worry not. The procedure will be quick and violent. What part of leave me alone was not clear? Try that again. I double dare you. So, what if Richtofen doesn't have a soul? Bad person? Wrong fight! Again! This is far more fun for me than them.
Honestly, if you could see just what was going on outside your realm of perception, it would blow your minds. That's the main reason I kept it back. If I were to give you an analogy, I'd describe it like this. When a duck swims on the water, you only see it glide, apparently effortlessly across the lake. But underneath, as in beneath the surface, it's a whole different story. Its legs are moving like he's pedaling a fucking bicycle up a mountain. Well, that's me right now. I am that duck. It's too much information sometimes. Know what I mean? I know you must be struggling to take it all in, but can you imagine how I feel? I've got heartfelt prayers for the angels, dying people's wish lists, and letters to fucking Santa coming out of my bleeding ears. And it's hard to keep up, honestly. I hardly ever get any time for myself, or even just time to stand back and appreciate all the good that I've done. And now, I've got the bloody Shadow Man and the Apothecocky Cons throwing an intergalactic spanner in the works.
That didn't hurt. I'm almost completely numb. Physically.
Here's something I just noticed. All of you died pretty much as you lived. Dempsey bravely followed orders. Takeo accepted his fate with honor. Nikolai battled with his own demons. It's funny, isn't it? Richthofen's the only one that really didn't see it coming. I'm quite pleased with that. I made an app once. At least I think that's what you call it. It started off really simple. All people did was press a button to indicate whether or not they'd had a good day. I tracked the data for everyone in the world. I mean, it was meant to help me understand people. It worked. But even in its simplest form, it was too much to take in. It actually made me depressed. It's hard trying to please everyone. Oh, I'm getting worked up. Honestly. You have no idea how hard it's been from my side. Sorry. Keep up the good work. I'm sure you'll sort it out.
There will be blood and guts. Probably some bone fragments too. I really wanted something more. I always have. Will I ever get it? Filthy. Positively filthy! Tentacles slap you about, Hellspawn. You'll get used to it after a while. Explosions can be heartbreaking and body-breaking. Calling it. Time of death, end of space and time o'clock.
Right, here we go. It's a bit like, the news, this. I mean, reading it on television. Sorry, rambling. You should see what the Shadow Man's doing back here. Okay? Tank Dempsey once bet $50 that he could eat 50 hard-boiled eggs in 15 minutes.
Well, thank you, Dr. Monty.
Beethoven has a problem with nuts. Make of that what you will.
Wunderbar. I get that wrong sometimes. I don't know why. Must be something else on my mind.
If I'm honest, I'm a bit scared. Seriously. Brown trousers time. I mean, I know it's the same old story. Forces of good and evil battling it out. Yeah, but no one ever tells you how much hard work it is. You know, I'm not all powerful. It's always been a struggle to stay on top of it. Now, more than ever. If it had been entirely up to me, it would have been a lot more straightforward, I tell you. Do what you can, eh?
Insta-kill! I suppose the one plus is that you're free from the apothecons? Who would create such a Horrifying contraption. It doesn't seem like the kind of thing Monty would come up with. Anyone else want to try standing in my way? We must secure more ammunition. So that's pretty obvious. Not sure I need to state it. I warned you, the storm was coming. Dempsey, Takeo, Nikolai, they have fought long and hard. But they will have to fight just a little bit longer. There can be no escaping death. For Hellspawn, this is certain. For us, however... You have torn my uniform? I am very upset. We don't have time for you. I'm very busy today. We all pay for our insolence. Double points! I will put my earnings in my rainy day fund. Storm clouds are gathering. Did I not tell you I renounced my Hippocratic oath? No, wait, I told the others. They're dead now! I take it you're interested in one of my discount laboratories. Wait, have you actually been trying to hurt me all these years? Cut! Your death is now an inevitability.
Edward, my dear, dear Edward. He doesn't understand you. I do. Kaboom. Max ammo.
Come on, we got shit to do. Important shit.
The news isn't good. We won't know for sure until the autopsy. now that's a flavor I enjoy. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Double points!
Got some in my teeth. It's not pleasant. I take it you're interested in one of my discount lobotomies. You saved me. You like me. You really like me. I can taste it in my nostrils. How is that possible? I can taste it in my nostrils. How is that possible? I have come too far to turn back now. It may be a gift that you give only once, but it is a very nice gift. We're all going to die! Maybe for real this time! Breathe, Edward. Remember what's important. Wait, what is important? Oh, right, that. That comes later. Give me the strength to do what must be done. This concoction leaves my senses a little frayed. I am no fan of the biting, or the poking, or the clawing. Is this a bribe, Dr. Monty? You know we're already in it for the long haul. The storm is already here. We are that storm. Are you sure you're not upset with me? You seem to be letting out a lot of pent-up frustration. I'm glad to have another ally. There have been too few in my life.